What's up, Bell County High School? I'm Thomas Saylor, the host of the Dudley Hilton Show. This is Coach Hilton. We've had 2 games since we last spoke. Can you tell me how they went and who were they? And Harlan County, or no, it was Corbin and Jackson, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Tell me a
Corbin
little
and
bit
Jackson County. Well, the Corbin game, it was a homecoming night, and I don't know. We just Corbin's got a very good team, but I think we made them look a lot better than they are. We're just going to have to, we're going to have to bring it a little bit more when we play these tough football teams, and we just treated Corbin just like there's another team, and they jumped on us real quick and kind of got us down, and we made some early mistakes, and we just, we've got to mature a little bit as a team, and hopefully we can, keep working, and better things are yet to come for Bell County.
How did you feel going into the Corbin game, it being, homecoming, it's home games, it's one of the most anticipated games of our season?
Well, I know a lot of people's looking forward to it, but we got to realize that Bell County, this time last year we was 3-6, so at least we're 6-3 this year, so we have turned things around quite a bit. But we got to know this is Corbin's football team, that they're talking about a state championship caliber of a team. So anybody that's talking about state championship and got the team they've got, we got to bring it a little bit more, and we just didn't bring it. We went out there and treated it just like another game, and I thought we had a good crowd there. I thought we had a lot more than even Corbin. That's a state-bound team, But we came out, and it's homecoming. You always like to win your homecoming, but sometimes you pick some easy teams to play, and sometimes you pick some hard teams. So this year we picked a hard team. So. But we still should have played better. We was hoping for a little bit better results, but no question about it, the best team won, and they are a good football team. But we have got to step up to the plate and be ready for the fastball coming at us and being ready to hit that thing. And we just got to keep working at it. That's our biggest thing. We're just we've let things go for a few years, and I think it shows. And we just got to make up some time.
What do you feel like the team could have done to capture the win?
Well, again, when you just like I said there a few minutes ago, when you let things go for 3 or 4 years, it's not all the players' fault. I blamed some things in the past that's went on, and our kids has just got onslaught. He got cheated in the weight room some, and probably just hadn't had the proper training that they need through their years. Just kind of let them go, and I don't know, things hopefully down the road we can continue to get better. It takes a while to build a football program like we used to have here at Bell County, and it don't take long for something like that to go away either. So you just got to bring it up every year and bring young kids. We've had a great JV and freshman team. I think our JV team finished 8-1. Our freshman team finished like 3-2, and so we played a lot of games with our young kids, and I think down the road it's going to show for the future. So I don't know if these kids had the same opportunity that our kids now got at Bell County, that we've brought kind of a new coaching staff in, and brought a new hopefully new tradition here, that we're playing our young kids and building for the future, and just not playing right now just for one game only. So hopefully we can just keep getting better as a few years. It's just going to take a few years to kind of wash away some things that we got in some bad habits of doing, and hopefully this is the start of it, that we can go forward.
It was a game that everyone was looking forward to. Do you think you done enough as a coach and as a mentor to feel good about facing such a tough and the opponent?
Yeah, that's a good, fair question because, as a coach, you don't think you ever done enough. But I know one thing, to prepare to win, you just can't up and say, hey, we want to win this game Friday night. I mean, if you're just going to decide this week you want to win somebody, beat somebody, and then you're fooling yourself because you can't beat a good team getting ready for them on Monday. It takes weeks and months and years and if I want to win as a freshman, if I want to be a good football player as a senior in high school, starting right now, I better go to work. If I'm going to wait till my senior year and say I'm going to go to work on it, it's too late, and that's kind of what happened to us. It's too late to really say you want to win. Everybody wants to win. I mean, there's no question about it. I like to put my horse in the Kentucky Derby and win the Kentucky Derby, and I probably wouldn't have no radio show with you guys right here this morning. I'd be living the life of rally at big time, But to win the Kentucky Derby, you got to train a horse, and it's not. You got to bring it on for a year or two and really make it work hard to win the Kentucky Derby. And you're not going to show up the week of the Kentucky Derby and put a horse in a race and think he's going to win. So right now, if we want to be better race horses, we need to work for it. Nobody ever give me anything. You always have to work for everything you got. I don't care if you want to be an engineer, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, then you better go to work on it in your education in school. You just can't, well, I got dreams to be a lawyer, but if I'm not going to work at it and not do my academics, then you might as well forget that dream. If we want to be Corbin, we better go to work on it. We better get in the weight room. We better not be begged to get in the weight room. We better not be missing school. We better not be doing things that's causing us not to beat those things. So I think the last few years that we didn't do those things that kind of paid off or kind of cost our kids a little bit. When I came here almost 35 years ago, our kids really wanted to beat Middlesboro. And I told them Middlesboro outworked us. They did everything better than we did. If we want to beat Middlesboro, we need to go to work. And that's what we did. We went to work, and the next year we was able to beat Middlesboro, who we hadn't beat in 30 years. So we made that turnaround pretty quick. If we want to beat Corbin, we better go to work, and not today, not tomorrow. I'm talking about every week till we play them again, and that's the only way you're going to get better. So as far as coaches, I don't know if we've done a good job or not, but what we got, we're working as hard as we can, and hopefully we can motivate them to go to work and just be a better teacher of the game.
What were your thoughts on some of the defensive plays and such?
Well, we give up some big plays, and you can't give up big plays. And it wasn't our defense that night. It was our offense, too. We couldn't run the ball. We threw a few passes that should have been caught. And you got to be able to make plays. And if you can't make plays, you don't have a chance. And we just got to keep getting better defensively. We was there. They executed their things well, and we didn't. So it's just, we missed some opportunities. But when you play somebody that you're not really prepared for, you better play almost perfection. You better not be making a lot of mistakes. And we started off the game early and had a punt blocked, and that set the whole tempo for the whole game. And things like that happen. But we just gotta keep working, and hopefully we can be better prepared when we play games like that. But I thought our mindsets was all right, but we just didn't turn it up. When you really want to hear a radio show or a radio song that you really like, first thing you do, go for the radio and turn it up because you really like that. Well, if you want to play a football game that you really want to beat, you got to turn it up. And we just didn't turn it up. We let it stay down there low and listen to the song at a low tune. So we got to learn how to turn that radio up and turn our body up when we really want to play a good football game.
Speaking defensive, what was some of the best offensive plays that our team had?
Well, if you're talking about the Corbin game, we just really didn't have any. Jason Jones caught a couple good passes. Cody Frazier had a good run late in the game. But we just got we just didn't really have nothing. I guess that's why the score reflected the way it did.
The Jackson County game, we I don't want to say we made up for the win because Corbin was such an anticipated game, but we still won that game. So what were your thoughts on the Jackson County game?
Well, again, that was somebody that we were a whole lot like us, that we just, I thought we had a little bit more talent than they did, and we went over and played. We stumped our toes early in the game, but after we got woke up, we played. Cody Asher had another good night. He had 198 yards and 3 touchdowns. Antonio had 2 big touchdowns, one on the punt return that our kids set up a wall that was beautiful, and we made that happen with his running ability. And then Antonio scored another touchdown pass, and Tanner had a big night running the ball on 64 yards, and Isaac had a good night of throwing the ball. He threw 4 for 6 for 49 yards. And then go over on the defensive side, Jordan Wombles had 8 tackles for us, who had a big night. We had Carl Burnett, who's really been playing well the last few weeks, just had another big night with 7 tackles. And Dawson, a freshman outside linebacker, had 6, and Antonio had 6. But we had some good stats. Of course, anytime you win 49-12, and you got to be high on all phases of your game. But we wasn't playing the same type of team the next week. If we had them on homecoming, we might have enjoyed their homecoming a little bit better,
What was the score for the Jackson County game?
49-12.
49-12. What do you think was the best defensive plays and some of the best offensive plays that we had?
Well, we really got after them. I thought we had several tackles for loss. I know Jordan Wombles got a big one time. I know another freshman, Hunter Bailey, made a big sack one time for a -10 yards. Nick Caldwell had a big sack for about 8 yards one time. So anytime you can tackle guys behind the line of scrimmage and make the big plays, and of course Antonio had a big interception one time. He ran back about 40 yards on it, and that was a big play. And of course, going over on the offense, Jason Jones caught a big touchdown pass that was a real pretty play and everything. And then Cody Frazier had 3 big long touchdown runs, one of them about 75 yards, and that was good. I thought Will Dean played some better. I thought Tanner looked like he's getting back in form a little bit, Tanner Asher. So hopefully, that big plays kind of get you excited, and that's kind of what you look for big plays.
Is there anything you and your team wish that you would have accomplished in the Corbin game, Jackson game, or any game?
Well, right now, if we want to accomplish something, and this is the emphasis I guess I've put on the whole show, we better go to work. And if we're going to beat the Whitley counties and the Corbins and the Casey counties and the Harlan counties, we got to go to work. We can play with some of these people and not work and enjoy your cake and eat your ice cream, put a little whipped cream on it and everything else. You can enjoy that. But sometimes you're going to have to sacrifice a little bit to beat people like the Corbins and the Casey counties and Whitley counties. So, we're just going to have to go to work if we want to accomplish things that we think we can accomplish. Sure, we're happy. We're not really happy, but being 6-3 right now compared to being 3-6 last year, we made a double improvement. So. But I know we all still want the big games. We all still want a chance to win the state championship again here at Bell County, which just been 9 years ago. So, as far as anybody in this area win a state championship, ain't nobody come close to Bell County. So we've got to get back to that stage, but it's not going to be easy. We got to be determined that we're going to go to work, and then when these opportunities come, then we're all going to say, hey, we're disappointed because Corbin beat us in overtime, or because Whitley County beat us in overtime, or something like that. Not that they came here and drilled us and laughed at us and went back on their merry way. So as far as being satisfied, as far as what we come in here as a coaching staff, taking a bunch of guys that's let things, and it wasn't their fault that we've let things go the last few years, and these kids kind of paying for it. Now we hope that we can motivate our kids, get them in the weight room, get them motivated, and go to work, and hopefully we can turn this thing around.
This Friday, it's senior night, and we play Harlan County. It's senior night, so tell me some of the seniors that are playing, and tell me what do you think they have in store for them for senior night? Well,
let me recognize the 10 seniors we got, and of course I'm going to start off with one that had that little terrible car accident last year that lost his life in that vehicle, and he would have been a senior that walked out on the football field Friday night with his parents, and that's none other than number 72, Blake Jackson, and we truly miss Blake, and we know he's going to be looking down on us, but anyway, our 10 seniors that's left on this football team, and that's not many seniors. We're a big school. We ought to have more than 10 seniors, but right now we got number 18, Josh Allen, number 27, Jordan Wombles, number 29, Ethan Murray, number 44, Kyle Burnett, number 57, Jarrett Taylor, number 64, R.J. Cole, number 65, Nick Caldwell, number 68, Devin Miner, number 73, Alex McCoy, and number 84, Justin Smith. And, these are 10 that's, played through their years, and some of them just started out their senior year, but we've lost a lot of kids that just chose the easy life out and not, either quitting football or just didn't like the way it was going on. I don't know why they didn't play, but these guys did stick out all year long, and I'm proud of these 10 seniors and hope they set the groundwork for the new beginning of Bell County High School in football, that we can get back to the top that we held for so many years, and hopefully they send the groundwork. But we'll have senior night, and against a very good football team in Harlan County. Harlan County's got about 27 seniors on their football team. They start 9 seniors on defense and 9 on offense. So we've got a work cut out for us again. I mean, we're starting right now about 2 or 3 freshmen on each side of the ball, about 4 or 5 sophomores on each side of the ball, and so we're up against another mountain. And like I said, you got 27 seniors, and most all of them play. We got 10 seniors, and about half ours play. So, but it don't make no difference. The game will be here. It'll be on WYMT, be live on television. So we're the game of the week, and the atmosphere will be great. And we'll recognize our seniors right before the game start. We'll have our big run through, and hopefully we can do some things that we talked about earlier in our show about turning this radio up. Go out there and leave it on the line and play it like there's no tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have that radio going full blast, and we're out there playing, and we're going up against a very good Harlan County team that we could win if we'll go out there and play hard and get after them.
It's yes, as I say, as me and you said, senior night. It's the last regular game. So how are you gonna get these players and their starters into getting into there, and as you said, turning the volume up? How are you gonna get them ready to face Harlan County?
Well, you just like having shows like this and let them hear it on the broadcast, and hopefully that'll do it. I'm up in the age, I can't do cartwheels like I used to do, and backward flips and things like that to get kids excited. They're going to have to find a way. I think we'll have a pep rally Friday. It's a student body, can help me get them up, the cheerleaders, the band, the whole student body here, teachers and everybody. It's a team sport, and we can all help getting these kids up. You can't expect this man right here to do things he used to do, and I did. We used to go in there and really get them sky high and get the student body, but we've got to, just everybody got to work together, and our football team got to take this game serious. And like I said, it's a regular season. It's just pride at stake. There's no playoffs. We already know we're in the playoffs. Next week we play Breathitt County, But this is next door neighbor that we got to live with them during the winter. And, it's easier to live with people when you beat them during the winter time. It's like going to the Middlesboro Mall. We beat Middlesboro, so we can feel proud walking up and down the mall at Middlesboro because we won this year. But if we go to Harlan County, we want to feel the same pride and feel good about ourselves. So it'd just be a great team effort for us, a great opportunity for us to beat somebody that's a very good football team. Coach up there does a great job, and he's got a good-looking team. And like I said, he's a senior football team this year, and hopefully we can all get excited and go get them.
As you said, it's going to be broadcasted on YMT. It's a live game. It's going to be on the radio. We're going to have a pep rally on Friday, and we're going to get the players ready. We're going to get us ready, and we're talking about the man who's won 2 state championships. Three. He's got the ring. We can get a close up on that.
Oh, we'll get that.
This is the man who can accomplish anything. He's come from so much. He's come from this regular football coach to an amazing football coach that's won 3 state championships. It's crazy how well we have done this season than last season. As you said, we were like 3-6, and now we're 6-3. We turned it around. So I have to say thank you to you and for making this football team just turn their whole backside around, and we have a chance.
There you go.
Can you just tell us a little bit about how we are gonna how are we gonna get ready for this Harlan County game?
Well, we practiced. We had a good practice Tuesday, and of course we're doing this show on Wednesday, and I don't know when anybody hears, so I can't tell you what kind of practice we'll have today. I know the TV stations are coming over and interviewing a few of the boys and talking to me, so it'd be exciting to have cameras out on the football field today, so that ought to boost us up a little bit. And we're just we prepare for just like every game. We're going to try to tell them what Harlan County's doing, how they're going to play us, and hopefully we can go out there and listen to the coaches, and hopefully that we'll be a little bit better prepared and go out and doing it. But we got to realize again that we are a young football team. We are playing a very experienced football team, and that's no excuses, because we just need to go out there and tighten our belt up and put that chin strap on and go to work. And if we'll do that, everything else will take care of itself.
Coach Hilton, I think that's about it that we have for this week. If you guys missed the show, watch it on YouTube, BCATC Productions. Come out to the games, turn the radios on. This Friday, turn your TV on, and as Mr. Hilton said, we'll turn up the volume on it. And tune in next week as we talk about the Harlan game. And I'll see y'all next week.